how CJ was young at the time, and they brought him up as you know starting QB1 at Ohio State. Him being a young quarterback as a sophomore, and he said he's gonna get these guys together, man, and he said it's gonna be an interesting competition. That, bro, like what one thing that caught my eyes because I watched
No,
all three of
it's
the
not.
quarterbacks interviews on today, and Julian was confident. Julian got that swag about himself that like he is the guy
He got that
already.
wheel hard.
He got that weird
Lincoln
hair.
Lincoln King
He got that wheel
Holtz, like
hard.
I'm watching Lincoln King Holtz, like his Lincoln, he looked confident, like he gonna compete for the job. I ain't gonna lie. Did it? It
I
made me
noticed
think.
three things in that.
It made me think about what Tony was saying. Tony was like, Lincoln. He hearing that Lincoln is a competitor in his race. We all believe that it's Julian and it ain't nobody else. But I don't know, Link. I mean, it's early. It's been only two practices so far. They look sharp, but they throwing on air and everything right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
like, I don't want
And
to
they're
take
just
too much
running
account
basic route
into
trees. They
them
ain't
throwing on
learning
air.
plays, running an offense. There's other intangibles. But I noticed three things in them videos that I watched that I know you're talking about. One, the first thing that I noticed, who takes the first snap at every drill right now? The answer is Lincoln Keyholtz right now. And I know that means nothing at this moment. It's the
Right.
second practice. But he is taking the first snap, is what it is. Second thing I noticed, exactly what you said, Julian Saint's confidence is definitely obvious. He just walks with a swagger when he's walking up to take the snap.
He got
But the thing that I noticed, Lincoln Keyholtz and Julian Saint in between, like they would do Lincoln, Julian, uh, Tavian St. Clair.
Tavion.
Yeah. Julian and fucking three Lincoln both kind of like almost walk up to their snap. Tavian
mhm.
St. Clair literally sprints to every snap. And I just caught it. It caught my attention, bro. It was like, hey, it's my turn. I'm going. You know what I'm saying? I appreciated that. He working,
Yeah.
putting in the effort. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I know it's practice day too. He probably just trying to overachieve at this moment, if we're being honest. But it was cool. I liked it.
Yeah.
I hope that he keeps it. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That ethic
And
is what's going to get him
one
to where
thing
he need to
about
be.
Julian I can say about from what I've seen on the practice is with Julian, he has command like he's the leader of the room. Like
Man, listen. There's
as
only
far as
one
the
other
three of
time
them.
that I can think of in our history that a quarterback was spoken about at the combine by the players. And that was the
Right.
Dwayne Haskins year when everybody has known Seven was the quarterback since the start of last year. And that's a real thing. I'm not making that up. That really happened. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew that Dwayne Haskins was going to be the starter.
Right.
They're literally saying people are talking about Julian saying at the NFL Combine about he's the next dude. They're not
Le-
just saying that. You know what I'm saying? The seniors that just stayed back for a year and our last QB1 are not just saying that this kid is incredible to blow smoke for him to be our backup. I think Ryan Day's saving face. I don't think it's a competition this year.
Yo,
I don't understand
yo,
why Lincoln stayed. Respectfully to Lincoln, bro, don't waste your whole college career, please. Please, because if he beats you
yo.
this year,
Go ahead,
you're
Tony.
never going to play here. But
But if he
Yeah.
feels he's going to compete, then
I mean, I
until he
love
don't
the
Yeah.
compete.
confidence, but like if the
I,
writing's on the board, the writing's on the board, player. You know,
I,
I've been at jobs where I knew my time was up. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
but
saying?
I
When
maybe
the
mean,
it's not.
writing's on the
It's not on the
board, the
board in that
writing's
locker
there.
he's
room. Maybe it's not in that
he's he's
quarterback room. That
he's
quarterback room
still,
it may not be on the board for him.
No,
and
I dig.
he got some years. He got some years left to play. Whether he get the job this year or not, I think he got like I think what he got like 3 years left.
Cool.
3 years
How
Lincoln.
many
of
red
eligibility.
shirts can you use?
Cool. Cool.
Lincoln.
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 I
He.
know he
This is
red
his
shirted.
third. This is year three for him. So
I was,
he's
so
a
he got so
redshirt
he got two
sophomore.
years left.
So he got 2
So he
years.
got 2 years
Yeah.
left.
Me.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie.
Uh,
I think Lincoln's going to. I don't think he's going to hit the portal in the spring. I think he's going to
I
stay.
think I think he wait. I think he waiting on. Well, I don't know. I don't. I ain't gonna know
Well,
till we
I
see
hope that he
spring
enjoys
ball.
being
'Cause
QB2.
I like
That's what
Yeah,
I would
I
say
think
to
I'm
him.
literally, bro, and it came to my mind earlier where I'm like literally thinking how the race when I watched all three interviews from all guys. I'm like, I think Lincoln is going to stay, kind of similar to Devin Brown, how he stayed and he ended up being QB2. I think he's going to stay. You know what I'm saying? To strengthen the room just in case if something was to happen to Julian.
right,
God forbid. You feel me? You know
right.
what I'm saying? And then
Right.
Tavion QB3 right behind. You know what I'm saying? But just to look at all three, like Tavion looks sharp. I seen him got confused in the drill where, all the three quarterbacks, they all interchange to, go to different
Yeah, and they like
they throwing a
rotate and throw to
different
different routes.
yeah, they throwing different routes and everything. Dang. It kicked it kicked TB off. TB, you might have to come back in and come back on.
Damn, what I was